Okay, so I'm just going to put a quick plug in here in the med chuck. I'm going to see if I can find the video that Quentin did and put it in the comments down there that you should definitely check out. But the main purpose of the med chuck, as I understand it, and as Quentin went through it, is just to trade lots and heavy with Germany wherever possible. And so I'm going to come back and say, he had those two infantry, artillery, tank, and a fighter sitting here that I probably could have killed, possibly US 3, US 4, US 5. I don't know if I could have gotten US 3 or not. I can't remember the exact setting. But in any case, so I let him live. Instead, I just sit here and traded off all his ground units he was putting down here in the southern Mediterranean. So what that means is, you know, it sounds kind of like the old Visa commercial. So letting him keep, what is this, Libya? Yeah, Libya and going between Algeria and Egypt maybe cost me what, like 5 IPC or four to six IPC, something like that. And him getting round six where he could just spread out like this, so here's 5 IPC. So leaving him alone in Libya, 5 IPC. Letting him spread out here, 5 IPC. The cost. The complete collapse of Eastern Europe by G7, priceless. I mean, yes, he did get to keep that Africa for a while, but he's got nothing out here anymore. And just in general, you can see his total number of ground units is just dwindling away rather rapidly. This is getting to look very, very bleak for Germany at this point. So this turn, I'm going to take these three. If I still have my Russian tank here, I would try to take that with the UK and then blitz the Russian tank in and grab another one. But I did move him down there, so whatever. But I'm going to take these three, and we're going to take these three, and then we're also going to go ahead and clean out Africa finally. So, not this UK turn, but through this round. A lot of times that's something that to point out. A lot of times when you're in a KGF and allies, you're really planning from the UK turn. If you're not aware, because I mean that's you really want to be thinking about what you're going to be doing with U.S. and Russia during your UK turn, because a lot of times you got fighters and tanks that you're sending places. That's going to depend a lot on what happens during the UK turn. Good old India down here, he still doesn't have a shot at it. I mean, this is just the good old India trap, and he's got no more. Once again, his transports can't go grab any more units, so he could come back up here and come back down. It's a lost point here at this juncture. I just did realize I made a mistake on my purchases, though. Did I? I don't think I processed it yet. Yep, I haven't in phase yet. Phew. Okay, because I do need to buy a destroyer. It's worth buying the 8 IPC to block 2 battleships and a cruiser, as well as blocking the Japan turn coming up here. I almost forgot about that. So let us fix that. We do have to repair India again, which means I'm not going to get all the infantry I was hoping to get, but get what we can. And let's see, how much are we going to have next turn? 32 plus, hopefully we're grabbing that guy, 38, 40, 42. So we'll have plenty of money to spend next time, so we can go ahead and splurge and buy us an artillery too. Unfortunately, it's going to put me low on units over here for the UK this turn, but oh well. I still want to go ahead and just keep India blocked up. As long as Japan's all bottled up doing here, there's whatever going on up here. So we'll be okay. So yeah, there we go. I almost goofed that one up. Glad I came back down and looked and saw there was no destroyer down there. I am going to go ahead and I am going to go ahead and blitz a UK tank and take care of that German tank just so it doesn't become any more of a headache than it could be. Let me just 10, 12, 9, 11 tanks. or excuse me, 11 fighters, 4 tanks. Yeah, that still leaves me a 75% chance to defend India, which, as I made in the comments a while ago, I'm preferring to be a little extra on my defense because it's been obvious this entire time his whole plan was to go through India. So I just don't want him taking any chance that gives. I just want to lower his chances as much as possible that he's successful with our desperation strike. Because at some point he's going to realize this is desperate and he's gonna have to go ahead and go in for it, and then he'll probably resign. So, all right, I changed my purchase, so kind of bummed. I was looking forward to the 10 units, 10 infantry. I'm not used to playing with 4 transports up here. I don't normally have 4 transports. I like the 3 transport system, leaving me extra purchases, and normally UK will buy the bombers. That's partially why I went ahead and bought the bombers for the US, because I saw I was going to have 4 UK transports up here. Um, so, yeah, that's why the US bombers. Normally I like to have UK bombers personally, and just have US just building ground troops, ground troops, ground troops, ground troops. But we'll play it what was given to us. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just make sure we kill this guy. And we're gonna go ahead and use these guys down here. Site. I think I'm gonna take the fighter over there too. I was gonna avoid the AA gun, but I just want to make sure that we really take care of France. Again, I'd rather trade heavily than lightly. And just hope those 2 tanks are good up there. They should be good. And that cruiser is why we brought the fighter too. Oy. Oh, that one stings. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? We're gonna press the fighter one more time, see if the luck turns. See a whiff. Alright. We're gonna press the fighter. Get some luck turn. Big whiff. Alright, here we go, here we go. No, don't whiff. Come on, finish him. No. Ah. Are you kidding me? Hey. Not what I expected. I thought that was an easy win. I guess not. I hope this is an easy win. If I miss 7 and he has 1, I will not be happy. I mean, the US will be able to clean up France, so it's not a huge deal, but... Boy. I was hoping that's one more transport that's not going to shuck units up north, though. Because I was hoping to start building up the Americans up here to start to plan the assault on Berlin. I was going to even use this guy to drop the AA in France. I mean, I don't have the units next turn, so it's all good, but, oh. Well, then. I guess I should have brought this other guy over and used this transport to grab a unit. I just did not expect France to lose. Oh, get this guy back out to safety. All right. So one other comment I was going to make, as an Axis player for myself, the fact that he has no German bomber. The games that I don't buy a German bomber, I'm usually going to get my Japan bomber over here fairly early because he is giving me free access to 10, 13, and 3. One Japan bomber in Berlin. He made the mistake of putting him to Italy, but if you put him in Berlin, he still can hit India, but he can cover 3, so I have to put units up there, and he can cover 13, so I have to put units there to protect the transports. But right now, he's just letting my transports go wild. If he went for a Northwest stack or a France stack, then he'd also be able to threaten 10 with it. Although that gets risky because UK could put it in there, and then eventually the Germans have to move out. So I don't necessarily go all the way to there, except for maybe the very early rounds. But sitting in Berlin, at least it'd make me use resources to protect those zones too. But all right, let's see. That's the end of the turn, so we'll wrap that up. Here, I'm gonna put my guy there. I'm gonna use my artillery up here because I only got the one fighter supporting these guys, so it's good to have a little attack power there. There we go.